because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Let's go, let's go.
Now Palmer to throw on second down.
Throw it away. I'm taking that chance.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. On third down, Palmer. And able to find John Brown. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab.
I don't know, yo. PlayStation be acting funny when it comes to watching streams.
Now Palmer on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. It's a nice pickup at 12
Should have been a
yards,
touchdown.
and it gives him a first and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
First down and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Troy Nicholas taking it in. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. First carry for Thomas Rawls. And he powers his way up past the 30.
You might, hey, you can put my PSN in on YouTube and it'll pull up too. You can go to actual YouTube and watch it if you can't watch it on PlayStation.
He was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yeah, my PSN. My PSN, my PSN, my stuff.
Second down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. 15 yards.
Got one watching.
First down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner
good
routes.
play. That was a nice little play. Jimmy Graham, I can't stand Jimmy Graham.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Wilson again to Rawls. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A gain of 3, second down. And here's a look at the starting offense. On second down, here's Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across mid. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And able to find Graham, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
He's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in great skills you want to utilize in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Little motion now from the tight end. First down, this is Rawls. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Honey B down there, don't do that.
It falls incomplete.
Lurking.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got time. And he's got Lockett. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. On the ground, Rawls. And he'll go backwards.
That Cardinals D-line nasty, yo.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal.
Watch play action.
3rd and goal from the 5. Maybe a little play action situation coming up. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
Okay, offense, you've gotten down close, but it's still just the 2nd quarter. I say take the 3 points. Plenty of game left to play.
Kusa want to go for it, I see. He want to try.
Challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with
get him.
Pressure right. And it is incomplete.
I'm about to put him in the box.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
come on, Larry.
Holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And on 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 now. It's Palmer. He hits Floyd on the and he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yards. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to
Still
figure it out,
7-0.
sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald.
What was it, just 2-3 seasons ago?
That's Larry Fitzgerald, yo.
Effectiveness of Larry Fitzgerald, but I think with head coach Bruce Arians convincing him to move into the slot for a lot of plays, We've seen Larry Fitzgerald continue to blossom. What did he catch? A 99th and 100th touchdowns in his career?
Yep, 99th came in the second quarter, and a big 100th came in the fourth. Puts him tied for 8th all-time.
So close to knocking off New England in the season opener were he and his Cardinals. And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. Now you get that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Palmer. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Charged the ball free and brings up third down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Now it's Palmer. And he's got Gresham. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
On first down, it's Palmer. Over the middle here to Brown.
I see you playing inside.
And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down, Johnson. He's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. Completes it over the middle to Floyd. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Oh, buddy. I'm going to get a field goal out of this.
Still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Brown, the lone receiver left. 2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. Underneath for Johnson. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First and goal from the 8. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Catanzaro's kick is right through.
Go ahead. We can both exhale with him, right? Chandler Catanzaro, because that was a tough miss against New England. That make there has to help him feel a little bit better.
Yeah, that one against New England, 47-yarder. Snap was a little errant, but he got it down. And afterwards, give Catanzaro, just 25 years old, a lot of credit. He owned it. He said, hey, forget about all that. I just missed it.
And he understands what goes into the mechanics of making a kick. Those guys are going to do their jobs right 9.9 times out of 10. If it goes wrong once, you just own it and move on. I like his maturity.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get your first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
10-0 lead.
Put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. David Johnson punching it in from a yard away. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Catanzaro now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
Cameron off that edge, yo.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're
Them sack fumbles on this man ain't no joke this year.
Direction downfield or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On second down, Wilson. Flush to his right. It's caught. Lockett. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And they're going to finish the third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
To throw is Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
BP.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure,
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. 3 yards to go here on second down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Again, it's Johnson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open.
Sound like Mojo losing.
Need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is
sound like you losing.
On third down, Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I ain't kicking no 56 yards.
As a quarterback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Here's Drew Butler now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
I got you at the 1. I thought they went in the end zone.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. It was just a touch before every game. The team making the fewest mistakes will win.
I'm a bad man, yo.
That last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
Mojo,
about.
I'm coming for you, man. I ain't like that loss I took from you the last time we played.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 3 yards
17
on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Another run, but this time it's Rawls. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And able to find Graham complete. And he's brought down after a good game. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker.
I was in a 3-4, too. You supposed to kill me. You supposed to kill me with that.
People plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Second down now after the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Seattle,
maybe try to do something big and get things going in the excitement area. The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback.
Hey, man, you should have got in front of him.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that one. And he can't quite.
That should have been a pick, though.
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
I'm going to push it again. I'm not kicking on field goals. Unless I'm close enough. You miss field goals like hell in this game.
Here's Drew Butler now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frosty Rucker in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So the defense flinches, contact made, and the 5-yard penalty
Man, that's a glitch that man got. When you run hurry up period, they make them go offsides.
Defense in a good spot.
Yeah, that's a glitch. They need to fix that. I don't know what they're doing. They need to fix that.
5 wide, 3 of them to the
That'd
right
be costing.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
It'll cost you a game too.
Charted loose. It's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver.
I'd have seen wide receivers drop wide open passes on this man.
Defense in an enviable
Wide
position here.
open
The
passes.
offense needs 13 yards. It's third down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
23 yards on the play.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He sets to fire deep.
How you drop that, though?
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. In the slot on the right is Graham. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. And, he's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
Oh, you playing with the Broncos?
Campbell in there to get him again. The third time he sacked him here tonight.
Bums. Bums when they beat Canada last week. I told you they was going to beat them, though.
It's Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten hits. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down.
They just stand there. Why they didn't run over there after him?
Even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, Wilson.
Ah.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go.
Really?
It's a touchdown.
Damn.
Check the flag, but
Offside.
I think this one's going to stand.
That's all right. I know that's Madden. But that offside jump. It was a touchdown anyway. That penalty didn't matter.
And it's 17-7.
All right.
Tauschke now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return.
I could have took that to the field.
Just past the 30-yard line. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, here's Palmer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that's going to lead to a third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now it's Palmer. It's brought in by Floyd. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create it.
David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his second touchdown of the night, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
24-7.
What he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
308.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Couldn't
get around there quick enough.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
My man Buchanan is a beast, yo. I love these Cardinals, man. Chronic 610. All right.